as I get older. As you get older, your reality will change. You will find out that most things you cared for no longer matter. Your looks, your dressing, they no longer matter. Unless you are a musician. Your handsomeness, all the faces are developing wrinkles, they are developing bags and all that. The trace of your handsomeness might still be there, but you don't care really much. In those days, we worried about pimples on our faces. No, nowadays we don't worry. You worried about your hairstyle. Your hairstyle. If you were maintaining Afro hairstyle, it will take you a lot of money to maintain it now. It's very difficult to maintain it with gray hair. Thank God for Wole Soyinka that is able to keep his own gray. And all those hairstyles that we use the hot comb to pick, put well and stretch and all that. Nowadays, we want to shave the hair so that gray hair will not be there. Once gray hair is coming, my wife will tell me, why don't you shave it? In those days, if you were told to, they were barbing your hair and the barber wanted to cut the hair, if they were cutting your hair, the barber wanted to scrape it to Gorimapa, like as I just showed you now, you will say no. That should leave one small patch at the front here. Now we want it skin shaved so that you won't spend much energy shaving every time. That's one reality. Another reality is that gray hair itches. When the gray hair starts coming, you start itching. But what bothers me most is that most people you cared for, you spent your energies caring for, at a point, you just become an option. I was discussing with my wife this morning and she was ironing her point and all that. I said, see this girl that didn't know anything. This girl, I went and told her I wanted to marry her. She could not say yes, she could not say no. Until I married her, she was still saying no. This small girl, I told let's go to Aba, she just followed me. This small girl that will say that she is lonely without me. This small girl that she will insist that I take her deliveries, that she didn't want another man to take her deliveries. This small girl I told, let's sell the hospital, let's move. I took a lot of risk with her, but now she's independent. At 60 plus, I think she will be 61 this year, she's on her own. You don't boss her, you negotiate with her. You don't come to meet a woman at this age that you are the head of the house. You negotiate with her. You talk to her calmly. And I told her that, frankly speaking, you don't need me any longer. You're just being responsible. My wife does not need me to feed. And I planned it like this years back when I was telling her that I know you don't need me any longer. I know you're just being responsible. I know you can feed without me. You can take care of yourself without me. And she was saying blah, blah. I said, no, I planned this deliberately. You remember when we newly married and you had not changed, you were not used to signing a poking. And you signed the check to UBA on a Friday afternoon to withdraw money. You signed the wrong signature irregular. Because I made her co-signatory to the accounts very early. So she couldn't sign the check well. I told her, if you don't sign this check, we will not eat. And so she had to sign and sign up to 3 times before she could withdraw money. I was thinking of today. I was thinking of when, assuming I'm not alive, assuming I'm not around, she could go on without me. I was telling her that, look, if I drop dead today, you don't